Hello and welcome back. This is my review for the Halo Laser Facial Procedure. This is day 3 since the treatment has been done. As you can tell, my face is still swollen. You can tell my eye right there. Ow. The itching has definitely got more intense, and now my face and neck are starting to peel. Lovely. Right after the procedure was done, my face and neck was very, very red, like a very bad sunburn. So now it's starting to react like a sunburn. So it's starting to peel. I apologize if I keep looking off to the side. This is where my notes are, so I don't want to forget anything. So advice that I received was to take an antihistamine, which I did, but the itch is still intense. So in my previous video, I said it felt like I was being tickled by a bunch of hairs. And today it feels like 1,000 hairs are tickling my face, and there's not much I can do about it because my face hurts. I don't want to touch it. So I have been sitting in front of a fan most of the day, which helps some, but wow, the itching is really ridiculous. Yeah, right there is one of the main spots where it hurts, where it's peeling right under my neck too. That's where it hurts the most. So anyway, I bought a package of 2 Halo laser treatments for my face and neck, and I had my first treatment done in November, and I just had my second one done just 3 days ago. So I knew what to expect, and I was much less nervous this time around about the process and the healing afterward. I am a tomboy, and I can count on one hand how many manicures and pedicures that I've had in my entire lifetime. I don't like dresses, and I am not a fan of the color pink. So facials are not something I have ever had done before. I also did not watch any TikToks or videos on other platforms on Halo facials. So I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I focused on what faces looked like before and after pictures, after the procedure was done. I looked at pictures of rosy skin and smiling faces. And old rich ladies do this all the fucking time. So I knew I could do this too. So all of my New Year's resolutions are something that I like to try something different every year. That's what I like to do, and I wanted to do something girly, and something I'd never done before was get a facial. So an option I chose to go with was getting laughing gas for the hour and a half that I would be getting treated, which was worth every stinking penny that I paid for it, and I highly recommend. And I was doing no laughing though during this procedure. Now see, three separate things happens simultaneously. There is a bright ass light, a popping noise, and some kind of sensation. The sensation you may feel is pressure, may feel searing pain, or you may feel tiny little pinches that are just uncomfortable but bearable. The lady gave me some tanning goggles to put over my eyes. Only these weren't just any kind of tanning goggles. These were metal, and they were heavy. And I actually tried to open my eyes a couple of times underneath those heavy goggles, and it was really, really hard to do. The protective lenses, though, were very, very dark, like looking through like a welder's mask. But the light coming through the laser was super bright yellow, almost white. So now close your eyes for a minute and imagine an electric bug zapper going off. And you can Google this bug zapper sound for full effect, like I just did. So a bright ass yellow flash cuts through the darkness of the metal and the protective lenses on the goggles to light up your soul every time you hear the sound of the bug zapper going off while feeling pain or some other kind of sensation. That's exactly how it feels. And as I told you before, I am a tomboy, so my emotions are pretty even keeled. I'm not a dramatic person. And during my first procedure, there were times I lifted my body up off of the table like I was possessed, like an evil spirit. I am not joking. My back was arched. You were not playing light as a feather, stiff as a board either. I had one movie scene going over and over in my head that I couldn't get out. And the movie is Cabin Fever from 2002 with Ryder Strong and a flesh-eating virus. Now, the scene going through my head is of a girl in a bathtub shaving her legs who is infected with this flesh-eating virus. At one point, as she's shaving, the skin starts to come off every time she passed her razor over her skin. And I couldn't stop thinking about my skin melting off of my face every time she made a pass over an area. Oh my gosh. I had to tell my husband when I got home that his strong military wife was a drama baby. And I was definitely no drama queen in this scenario. I was a big baby. A big drama baby. The second time around, it was much easier because I did know more of what to expect. So I held the hose of the laughing gas that I was breathing in. I held it with my hand, and my intention was to squeeze it every time I knew it was going to be painful, or if every time she pre-warned me that a certain area may be more painful, or when she got close to my lips. That's the worst. I would squeeze that hose every time I would anticipate some pain coming. And I did much better the second time, but I did have to apologize to the lady for my out of character behavior the first time. I did apologize. I felt really bad. My face has not healed yet, as you can see. So there definitely will be a day 4 video. So stay tuned for my review of the Halo Laser Facial, day 4.